Hello Internet, this is LordMaddog and we are playing Kerbals Space Program. Last time we worked on our base on Duna. Well, no, that's not Duna, that's a Guardian, yes, on Guardian. We worked on our base on Guardian. And we expanded it to make it into more of a colony. This time, we're going to put a colony in space and connect it to Station Peggy, which should be still has not been changed to Station Pegasus, which it should be, but we will get around to it eventually, as I keep saying. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, and then we are going to send some resources up to our station so we can have I think we need some radioactive material, and we also need a xenon, because I want to build probes there, because I don't have enough to build probes here. I only have 2.6 million, and they cost $2 million a piece almost. I think they do cost $2 million a piece. Yes. Anyway, so I'm going to build a probe there, and to do that, I need some resources, obviously, up there. And then I think, because I just mentioned it last time, going around and grabbing a whole bunch of Kerbals, rescuing a whole bunch of Kerbals, because Kerbals are expensive in the current system. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's jump right on in. All right, first we're going to build the space colony. And to do that, we're going to need some basic stuff here. We're going to definitely need some RCs. We're going to need these actually bigger than what they are. Here we go, battery power, which is always really good to have. And we're going to actually need something to generate electricity. So we're going to use a small reactor. Yes, a small uranium reactor. Oh no, it's a bit of an overkill. And we're going to put it down through the thing there, lock it on so it doesn't bust off when we turn, we park, we dock. Yeah, dock. Alright, and we're going to try out these there. Yeah, we're going to use the bigger one. And then we're going to also need a bigger, no, it's too big. Hey, look at that! LAP has a nice little new thing. Oh, that's nice. I don't need it anymore because KAK has a nice docking system as well. But that's really nice. I like that. Let's add enough of this stuff on there so we don't ever have to go up and replace it. Whatever it really is, I still haven't really looked it up. I'm also looking to see if there's any other parts for this system, just in case I'm missing something. I do not believe there is, but it's always good to be really thorough when you're trying to make a colony in space, you know? Because you often forget pieces. Alright, I do think there was nothing else for this. I can't actually find the tab that's actually dedicated to this. Normally there's a specific tab dedicated to these parts, but it seems like they're all kind of put out through all the mess, which is annoying. Yes, they are thrown off really in all different places in these tabs. That's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for one specific tab. And, well, I typed their name in and I get these, but it's not all of them once again. A civilian dock. Well, we already got one. You could only have one on each ship that actually operates. So we're going to obviously need some monofuel, so we're going to have to put that in there somewhere. And then we're going to have to install some we need actually some fuel to actually rendezvous, because this thing cannot be built by mono power by itself. We actually has to have an engine and some delta V, at least the 2K delta V. Well, no, I guess 1.79 delta V is going to work. That'll work for us. We don't have to got a long way to go. It's not like we're going out to Nemesis or Guardian or anything like that. Alright, we also need some radiators, which we threw on there, otherwise my little reactor will not work. Let's move these things out of the way. Don't want them there. Let's put them somewhere else that they won't get in the way. Here, that's much better. Alright, it's clipping with that, but then I don't care. Anyway, here we go. Yep. Save space colony. And let's go ahead and put it into space. But first, let's see if there's any missions. All right, we got some science ones from that. And let's see, I want to actually get a space station mission. But there is not one that I can actually use because I wanted to expand my space station Pegasus mission, but there's just not one there. Use a rover to scout for base location. Okay, yeah, that's actually one of the storyline ones. I didn't know that was there. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get another space station mission. Alright, so after trying, it didn't work out. I could never find a decent one. I had to reload over and over and over again and just never got anything what I wanted. So we're going to launch this thing, even though it's going to cost us a lot of money. And, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and launch it without, I'm just checking one more time. Nope. Alright. It'll cost us basically almost close to 1/2 our money, and not get us anything in return, but I want to do it just because it's cool. That's the whole object of this thing, is to actually have some space colony. So we're going to put this up there just to get it to be up there and to actually start the whole space colony system thing. Rendezvous autopilot 50 auto warp. Here we go. And yes, I do know how to do it by myself without using MacJab. And I will actually show you how to do it later this time. Maybe not this program. I'm not sure about this program. This episode. Yeah, I think I will, because we're going to do a whole bunch of rendezvousing with rescuing. Yes, we're going to rescue a whole bunch of commons. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, yes. We have now rendezvoused, but now I also have to actually dock. I mean, like I said, it's all manual, because I don't have the MacJab technology to do the auto docking system. And I got to figure out which way is up here. Having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out which is where. Alright, there we go. We're coming right on in. We're going to have to come right underneath and then swing our top end up. Alright, we're using a decent amount of RC here. My RCs do not seem to actually be put in a very good position for some odd reason. I thought they were in a very good position, but they don't really seem to be. Alright, here we go. We're just using our reaction wheel to try to make us stand up straight. Well, not stand up straight, because in space, all direction is relative. Alright. Bringing us around. Trying to get very close. Very close. No, that wasn't doing good well. We went off too far off to this direction. Here we go. Here we go. No, 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 no. Back, back, back. Yeah, there. Close, close, close. Come on. Turn off all systems. Just connect. Just do it automatically. No, we're too heavy for it to automatically do it. Come on. So let's swing ourselves a little there. Let's see if we can get it to agitate it, to get it to swing into the position. Close. So dang close, but not getting there. To go up and turn back RCs a little boost. No, we're bumping it. We're actually pushing it farther away from us. And come on, dock. I wish I had the bigger docking ports just to make it a little bit easier. Still not getting there. Just change my view a little bit and go. No. I switched over to have it turn. Not change my view. I switched to the other one and used the RCs on. The reaction wheels to make it turn, hoping I could connect. That didn't work. It only knocked myself farther away. So we're on this one again. Dang, this is one's taking long process. It's a really heavy payload too, though. That's why it's really having a hard time with it. Yay! Finally. Man, that took a lot. Now we're going to transport all of our citizens into there. So when this thing actually starts to work, they'll begin to pay us $200 a day. 200 kerbal bucks a day for living in space. In a really, really nice apartment with a really nice what's it called? Now, I'm not sure if I would take that up. I mean, it's really awesome. They got awesome internet up here too. I mean, because well, no, they don't. I don't have a really good communication system on this one, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I have some pretty good internet connections, and there's a giant satellite system, so they have a decent amount of internet connections, so they can still enjoy their VRs, which they have lived their entire life in, ever since Jebediah put himself in sleep stasis. That's what they did with all their time. Forget space, they just went all off into virtual reality. Well, that's Kerbals for you. Anyway, so yes, it's a rather nice place. Yes. And because there's no gravity, they can really do some really fun games with the VR. You know? Yeah, very good. So we're going to keep on transporting these little civilians on over. Yes, everything seems to be working fine. We've just got to keep on finding my kerbals. It takes a bit. Figure out where they're all at. And yes. You come out. Let's see, we can just transfer them. We don't actually need to EVA them. Now there's my two scientists. There's another civilian. We'll put him in a civilian. The pilots into the backstop there. We don't need them anywhere. The pilots are actually completely and totally useless to me. That sucks, but it's true. Anyway, I seen a little comic yesterday that showed getting our science up. Now, as I finally understand it, I'm only rejecting the 131 one, and it'll actually upload double that. I mean, it'll do it twice. So even though it tells me I only got once, it also took to 139 away from that one too. So I actually have a decent amount of science. Well, more like 200 some science, 300 some science from this. And yes, we have a nice space colony, and that thing definitely does not work. Oh well, we will get it to work, as I keep on saying. I promise, we will. So we need this one right here. The little ability to transport nuclear reacting stuff. Because we need to take some nuclear uranium, we need to enrich uranium up to our space station and Guardian, so we can be building reactors, miniature reactors that go to pretty much all of our little ships. We're going to start this with our base for our shipment. We're going to might take up another couple kerbals, but we're going to take uranium. Whoa. Well, I didn't realize it was going to cost so much. 200. Wait. Well, uranium's not cheap. And neither is a xenon. Huh. Well, we do need a reactor. So, we already have a reactor. What am I thinking? No. Let's put this here and shrink it down. We do not need that much. Because we're only using 1.5 uranium for each reactor that we're building right now. So 300 uranium, that's perfectly fine. All right. Yeah, we can shift off 500K. All right, now let's go ahead and build a propulsion system for this space delivery. We're going to use our nerve engines, because I just love having the nerve engines on the side. That's just one of my style. But that's not enough delta V. I don't really like that. Let's try this. No, that's ugly. Let's try this again. There's always 2K delta V, but it's not, so I don't like it. About the same delta V with this, and it's just ugly. I don't like big long things like that. All right, same thrust to weight ratio too. And it was 3K delta V. We need a little bit more thrust to weight ratio, otherwise things are going to be a pain up there. You need about 1.5 thrust to weight ratio on the moon Guardian to actually be able to move around very nice and easy. Let's move things around a little bit more. We need some RCs. Now, it's good to have a little bit of RC fuel. And I don't like how these things look. That looks really bad. We'll need these things that big either. That'll put down in the cost. But I'm still not liking the looks of the ship. Let's try some fuel in here. Come on, connect. Connect. No, don't connect. No, connect. Okay, well here, we'll just go ahead and get a new one. There we go. Skillet. 4K, horrible thrust rate ratio, and looks ugly. We try that. We don't need that electricity. 4.8, no, I don't like the look of that. Let's try. Nope, that didn't have what I wanted. Thought it might have some liquid fuel. How about you? Do you have liquid fuel? Oh yes, you have liquid fuel. Huh. Yeah. 2.3 liquid fuel. Okay, liquid fuel. You know, I think that'll be enough. We really don't need more than that. We shouldn't. Delivery. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and shoot this thing into space. But first, we're going to see if we can actually get some engineers to take along with us, which we can only get one. And I don't have the money to go buying all that because I don't want to have enough money to launch myself. Super annoying. Every time I open this thinking recruitment center, I get really annoyed because it's not realistic and it's not well done. It's just cheap UI. It's cheaply. Oh, I'll be great. Yeah, well, everything else at KSP is awesome. But the recruitment center has just been something that's been left in the dust. Like, it hasn't changed since 1.1 or 1.0, actually. I don't think it's changed since 1.0. Now we're going to need some actual communication devices, which I was about to forget. I was going to need good communication devices. All right. Let's test this thing out. Always good to test things out before. It looks good. I should have actually tried to take it off, but I forgot you can't just take it off the ground because everything looks fine. Anyway, we got a scientist and an engineer. No, scientist. No, I'm not going to send Jebediah and Bill up there yet. No, we're just going to take our scientist and an engineer. Which I wish we could take 3 more engineers, but we can't. It sucks. We use KTS to get it up there. And yeah, give me a sec. So as it turns out, I forgot our radiators. So I forgot our radiators. So it didn't work. No electricity. I ran out of electricity instantly. My reactor didn't work. So I went back, I added reactors, and I launched it again. And now we're going ahead and we set ourselves a target for Guardian, and we're creating a node to go on out to Guardian. Sorry about that little interruptions. Sometimes you forgot little important things. Like radiators for your nuclear reactor. So the entire world explodes around you. No, it doesn't actually work. It says no radios for your reactor shutting down. But they kind of really should let it overheat and blow up. Kind of a pain, but it's also kind of neat. But anyway, here we're just adjusting our approach vector. We want to get in really close around the rescue Kerman that we got a while back. We got a mission. I'm not sure when I got that, but I know I grabbed it because I want to grab this Kerman. Here we go. And we'll switch to, while that happens, we're going to go ahead and rendezvous with this Kerman. And so first off, we've got to adjust our orbital plane to his. So that will be the first move. It's a 33 burn, 33 ms, delta V burn. There we go. Now, we've got to adjust our orbit to be... See, I'm trying to see if I can actually do this manually here. Then what you do... Alright. No. Oh, there's one. So what you do is you place your maneuvering node, bring it down to about where down to about the right size of that, and then you just keep swinging the maneuvering node around your orbit, and if there's nothing on that orbit, then you just hit the little plus sign down at the bottom until, oh, right like that. Right there, we got a perfect, and you keep swinging it around till you get a perfect rendezvous. That's how you rendezvous. It's really easy using the maneuvering nodes. I could not figure it out myself the first time around, but we got to warp to this maneuvering node. So once again, if you don't know how to rendezvous and you're watching and you're not using MechJab, you either get in a higher or lower orbit, and once you're in a higher or lower orbit on the exact same plane, you want to have your inclination matched, which means your blue line should be on the same level or horizontal, whichever. If it's going horizontal, if it's cockeyed, you get a cockeyed. You just match it with the green one on the same plane, and then you have your delta. You make a maneuvering node that will bring it down to around the same place as the other. Here I'm getting, there we go. We're going to go ahead and have a rendezvous here in a few seconds. I was actually aiming at the wrong thing. I was trying to figure out what was going on. This is what I'm actually aiming at. Here we go. It's like, well, it's too far away. It should be really closer, but this is why. So yeah, this is a manual rendezvous that I'm doing here. I'm not using MechJab, just to prove I can do it. And then you just keep on swinging your maneuver node around your orbit, and until you find a place that it actually matches and you have a very close encounter. All right, we've got Maxwell. I think his name is Maxwell. We rendezvous. We'll just throw him right on in here. Go on in, Maxwell. We just rescued you, but we're never taking you back to Solitude. Never take you back to Solitude. So you will always be out here, which this is fine because I have a base out here. Now we're switching back to this. I'm going to bring this right in. Because I used a lot of Delta V with the other thing, I'm not going to actually planning to land with that thing. What I am going to do though, and I'm going to once again rendezvous again so I can actually pick up Maxwell and take him down to the planet. I hope you understand how to rendezvous. It's pretty simple. There we go. Now I'm going to try something here. Even though these are way out, I'm going to try to use a complete Delta V burn. Or not, actually, I decided it's a really bad idea. Because see, they're only 5 away. And I'm going to try to dock with them just by burning towards them at this close to the planet. Not very good idea, but I'm going to see if I can do it. No, that did not work. Oh, that did not work. Oh no, that did not work. I better just rendezvous with them naturally. But that's what's required to do when it's a lot easier when you're not close to a planet, because then you don't have when you're farther away from planets, then you don't have as much. See, I'm trying to burn straight towards him, which actually puts him closer to me, but that's not the way you do it. I just really messed up. That was bad, stupid idea. That's a reload. Okay, we'll do it normally, but when you're trying to capture an asteroid, that's pretty. It's a bit different of a rendezvous. It's actually really hard for a rendezvous, but if you fiddle with your maneuvering nodes long enough and you watch a couple tutorials, you should be able to get that. Which last time I didn't actually do a maneuvering node orbit with an asteroid, did I? No, I found an asteroid around Dres and I grabbed a hold of it and played around with it, but I didn't actually do a docking maneuver with a rendezvous with it. Huh. All right. Yep. Gonna speed this up a bit. Yeah, okay, so speeding it a little, turn the speed up. Here we go. I am using MechJab now to go ahead and rendezvous with it, which is normal. And with there, we're performing this little burn, 20 meters per second, the Delta V. And we will spin around. Haypoint Kerman. Whoever Haypoint Kerman is, I'm not really sure. I think, oh yeah, he's the one engineer I brought along with me. All right. I have Maxwell, and I've decided to try to retrieve the science data from this machine here, but I'm not being able to get to it. So there's not really much science data there, but I just want to try to retrieve it so I can actually take it with me. But review data, switching lock. Oh, yeah, forget it. I could have probably turned off all my yeah, now that I think of it, oh, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't be any important data anyway. Let's go ahead and get back into the ship. There we go! It's actually not Maxwell Kerman, it's Eddie Kerman? Or no, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Maxwell. But we are going to go ahead and set this as our landing place and use auto landing. Yes, my job is wonderful. But I have showcased my landing skills when I when I jumped across them rover points. So you know I know how to land very well, and so it's just time consuming, mental brain consuming, and willpower consuming. So we just use MechJob, which is all computers stuff nowadays. By the time we get to this technology, believe me, we would have the technology to do really almost anything. In fact, we already have all the computing processing power. This didn't get me near as close as I wanted to go. Okay, I'm going to do this manually. Anyway, all the computing power that this game showcases. No, that wasn't a good. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Anyway, oh yes. Yeah, as I was saying, all the computing power. No. Okay. Come on. Get over there. Why are you doing it? There it is. Yes. No. And no. Wow. I must have too much. Oh, I had 3.4 thrust to weight ratio. I didn't even notice that. So barely touching the thing where you bounce all over the place. That's annoying. All right, I had too much thrust to weight ratio. Anyway, all the computing power that this game showcases with MechJab and other things, we have far more. And how stole Cotton's screwdriver? Shoo. No, always having the stinking screwdriver theft. We had that problem all the time in the last playthrough. Totally annoying. Okay, here we go. I'm going to set this here. And then we're going to set this here. Do that again. Why wouldn't it let me do it? There we go. Yes. And then we're going to rearrange stuff so I can actually make it actually usable and relaunch it. Because I'm going to use this to go... well, that was a mistake. There we go. Put this back here. Put this back up here. Put these on. And as I keep on cutting off my own sentence, as I was saying, all the computer power we have in this game, we already have in real life, obviously, because we're actually working. So these wouldn't have to be manually operating these things. There we go. There we go. Get back up there. Oh, no, here. I like his spacesuit. Engineers were orange. There we go. And now we have our resources here. And our crew hatchet. Let's get these guys out of there. There we go. No, it's Eddie, not Maxwell. My bad. Why did I think it was Maxwell? Alright. Level up crew. And I'm looking for my science. There we are. Yay! Let's put all the science into my system, so I can actually begin a research station here too. Yes, then once again fill it up with science, because it wasn't actually filling it up with science because I didn't have anyone in there. Now it actually worked. We are getting 10 science a day, and 360 days to my next node. No, actually I think it's more like 150 some days to my next node. So alone going to be over 1,000 science. Alright, now let's get those missions for rescuing. I ain't gonna make you watch me do all of them, but I'm just gonna get them all and then do them and take back down. Alright, we're also gonna build a probe like I promised you. That's what we sent this stuff up here for. Oh, we didn't actually bring enough xenon gas? Whoa! Alright. That's kind of annoying. But also, I found these when I was going back down there. When I went back down to bring the what's it called? Here, let's go ahead and delete that. There we go. These little beauties of, once again, someone stole off my screwdriver. These little beauties. Like I said, I found these when I went back down to put down the radiators on my system. They actually get uranium from ore, and we have a boatload of ore. Well, it wasn't actually ore because I didn't. There, once again, start my thingy. All right. Yes, we have a boatload of ore, so we can actually get some uranium, but we don't have to ship up another load of this. And now we're going to go ahead and launch this back up to go retrieve. Yay! Perfect takeoff. Yep. We're going to go retrieve all them kerbals that we went and decided to get missions for. Burning into orbit here. With 3K Delta V, we should definitely be able to dock with all these beautiful kerbals. And hopefully we get some more engineers and scientists and not just all civilians. Well, my reactor gave out of power again. It is a bug with KSI. Anytime you undock or leave or unload another vessel, it will sometimes cause your reactor to stop producing electricity. The only way to get it to start producing more electricity again is to reload. Normal, everyday stuff. Just gotta learn how to deal with this stuff. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and dock with the first one. KSP did not like, whatever. It's just MacJab did not like my current about. Okay, I jump forward. Here's our first catch of the day, and I didn't even catch his name. I don't know. It was Gunki, G-U-N-K-I. Gunki? I think that's how it's about it. Anyway. I knew we had to save Maxwell Kerman. When did I save Maxwell Kerman? Oh, well, whatever. Here's the other one. And I didn't look at his name either. Ooh, slow down there a bit. Don't fly away. There we go. So we've got 3 of them so far. We've got Lucas and Hannibal. Lucas is the only one I think it's actually... No, I think they're all civilians, except for maybe Jim Monkey. Yes, Jim Monkey is actually a scientist, so he'll be useful, maybe. So we collected all 3 of them. I thought we got more than 3, but I guess it was only 3. Or was it 4? I'm not sure. I collected 3 or 4. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and re-land and call it an end for this program. This episode of Kerbal Space Program. Yes. Landing. Yeah, I think we got 4. Yeah, da-da. And coming in, not where I want again, but I'll gently do it myself. Okay, get closer. Yeah, no. Yep. Yeah. Alright. I don't think I'm ever going to use this thing again. That was just a bunch of wasted time and energy. I got basically all civilians, not really anything useful. And, let's go ahead and grab them and put them on my station here. Alright, let's get them. Yep, there was 4. Bonnie, which is a scientist. Oh, we did get an engineer, which is Gunky. Gamunky. Lucas, which is a civilian. Come on, move it, Lucas. And the other one, which is a civilian. And Gamunky, which is a scientist. Or was it the other way around? Whatever. Anyway, that thing's still building. Whoops, I didn't mean to close that. And alright, well, I do believe there was something else I can do, but I do believe that's where we're gonna end the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching this little episode, and I hope you watch more. LordMaddog signing off.